Alrighty, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for a Friday night, or Friday evening, Friday night, wherever you may be, video right here on the Peter Gilmore Wrestling Channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you for watching on this, like I said, Friday evening, March the 3rd, 2023. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there in my pants. It's in my pants. Otherwise known as the description box below, on this channel and my other channels, which are down there and that too. But so subscribe to my channels down below and follow me on social media: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, go fuck yourself and get out of here. Go do something. And but if you're real, then follow me on social media: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, well, that's just too goddamn bad for you. That's pretty much it. You miss it, you miss it. That's it. I mean, come on now. That's it. You miss it, you miss it. That's all it is. It is. Oh, excuse me. And that's pretty much it. And I hope you enjoy the video. And if not, well, get out of here. Go fuck yourself and go do your own video. That sucks. But I digress. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Friday night, we got a big, loaded Friday night. We got SmackDown coming your way in just over an hour. Gonna be a huge show. Tonight, we got the very first meeting between Cody Rhodes and our tribal chief. Throw your ones up in the chat, because like Roman, like the Bloodline, the Prophecy, and the Armada, we the ones and you're a bunch of number twos. So we got Cody Rhodes and Roman face to face for the first time tonight. That should be interesting. We also got Mommy Rhea Ripley taking on Liv Morgan. See what happens with that. Also, we got Solo Sikoa taking on Sami Zayn. I hope Sami gets his butt kicked, but we'll see what happens with that. And if Kevin Owens might be in the background. And then maybe more of the story of Jey Uso, where his allegiance will be. I hate to say it, but I think we're about 4 weeks away from the end of the Bloodline. I hate to say it, but I hope it doesn't end. I hope the reign of Roman's reign does not end at almost 950 days. I hope it goes on forever. But, you know, all good things come to an end. Hopefully, Roman's end will be at SummerSlam. But we'll see what happens with that when we get there in about 20 some odd days. We're 29 days away from today. Well, today's 29 days. Tomorrow will be 4 official weeks away. We're about a month away from the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania 39, night 1. And then we get that. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And we move on from there. And then also we got Rampage tonight. Should be a decent show. We got a four-way tag team match. Well, yeah, basically not an 8-man tag team match, but a fatal 4-way tag team match between Top Flight, the Beaver Boys of Alex Reynolds and Johnny Hungy, and I think Aussie Open, and I forgot the other team. I think it's the Butcher and the Blade. They're going at it in a meaningless match. Also, we got Keith Lee and Dustin Rhodes taking on Swerve Strickland, you know, that guy's cousin, and Parker Boudreaux of, well, 2 parts of Mogul Enterprises, or whatever, Mogul Affiliates, whatever the fuck they're called. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, not a great show tonight for Rampage, but it is what it is, and we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. And then at 11 o'clock, we got the Countdown show that I think lasts like a 30-minute show. That's after Rampage tonight on TNT. And then Sunday night, we got Revolution. And we'll see what happens with that. From San Francisco. All right. So I hope everybody had a great day. I had a meh day. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Why did you retract your statement, dude? Anyway, somebody that I haven't seen in my chat in a very long time, that's Will Rally Sport Rally, my good buddy from over the pond. He's back. He did say, I'm one of the real ones. Well, I knew that. But great to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Still doing, Will Rally Sport Rally, still doing his thing on his channel. Keep going, my friend. Keep going. Don't stop. The train does not stop. For some of you, it should stop. But for me, me and you, it will never stop. But that's pretty much it. But hope you're doing well in England, and I'm doing pretty well myself. Had a really kind of blah day, and was in some pain, and I had to go to my psychiatrist, get my refill of my medication today, and then I had to go to physical therapy, which kicked my ass. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Also, I ordered my new In This Moment shirt. It should be coming on Wednesday or Thursday, because it's 2 days shipping. Because it's supposed to ship on Monday because it's a pre-order, and they're shipping on Monday, so I got the deal. And originally I was supposed to pay $50 for this shirt, and I went to check out earlier today, and I got $5 off. So I'm only paying, it's $35 with plus $14 shipping and handling for the 2 day, but since I got a 10% discount, because I'm so nice, I got my shirt for $45.50. That's not bad. $45. And it should be coming on Wednesday or Thursday, and I will be doing an unbagging of that on my Metal Guide channel. So you're gonna look at it and be amazed. And that's pretty much it. All right. So Will Rally Sport Rally, he retracted his statement and he thought it was a stupid comment. It wasn't that stupid, But you are one of the real ones here on my channel. My channels, I should say. Thank you so much for that, and keep up the support. So, all right. Let's get into this. Let's not waste any time, because we've got SmackDown coming up. We got stuff to do. Let's not waste any more time. So, go to my Killer Demons channel. I brought back my Ring of Honor reviews on my main channel, so check it out. Link to the channel will be down below, and it's right there. So, first episode of Ring of Honor TV last night. Pretty decent. I saw most of it. I didn't see all of it, but I saw most of it. And I thought it was a pretty good show. Very good production. 10 matches for about a 2-hour show. Go figure that one out. Because I don't think it was 1 hour. I think it was 2 hours. Because there's no way you could fit 10 matches on a 1-hour show. So go figure that one out. But still, pretty good show. And next week we got a pretty good show as well. We got Samoa Joe taking on Tony Deppen for the TV title. At the end of last night's show, we had Eddie Kingston he challenged Claudio Castagnoli for the Ring of Honor belt since he supposedly quit AEW. That's a storyline. But all in all, pretty damn good show. And we'll see what happens in the next coming weeks. And that's that. All right. Right now, I hope you're sitting down. I hope you have a cold one. I always have a cold one most of the time. And you know what this is. I don't even have to tell you what this drink is. It's not Coke. It's the other one. It's Pepsi, because when you drink Pepsi, guys, you make the ghost go, oh, shit, yes. That's all I got to say about that. Oh. And that's pretty much it. And we move on. All right. We will move on from there. All right. But before we start, I have to take a bathroom break, so I'll be right back. I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm having gas today, so I'll be right back. Be right back. We'll be right back. AEW Dynamite review for March the 1st, 2023, from the legendary Cow Palace in San Francisco, California. All right, this is the Dynamite Dynamite Go Home show before this Sunday's AEW Revolution pay-per-view, which starts at 8 o'clock, 5 p.m. Pacific, whatever you may be. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so we start off with our commentary team, as always, the man behind the mask, Excalibur. We have Tony Baloney, the very evil, very legendary Tony Baloney, Schiavone. And as always, the man from Red Hook Brother, Taz. So we had that. Alright. Wednesday show wasn't a really good show. I thought probably one of the weaker Dynamites in the last couple months. Not really a great go-home show. And the ratings, they had over 1 million last week because of the major announcement. Well, not even a major, it was an important announcement of AEW All Access that was given by Adam Cole, baby. So they did 1 million for that. And then Wednesday night went way back down to 820-something thousand views. Oh, boy. They can never stay consistent at 1 million or higher. I don't know what it is. I don't know what Tony Khan's been smoking lately. It's not good. But in any case, this show Wednesday night, it started off really bad, and then it picked up with the Face of the Revolution ladder match. I thought that was match of the night. And then Bryan Danielson came out at the end of the show and basically saved the show from utter damnation and basically ripped MJF a new one, which I thought was fabulous. They didn't even have to say anything. MJF just stood there and took the ass raping that he got from Bryan Danielson. That's it. I was like, damn. And speaking of Bryan Danielson, he actually came out. There's a story today that Bryan Danielson wants to have his match, his 60-minute Iron Man match, start the show on Sunday because he wants to go to sleep early. Okay, he wants to get in bed by 8 o'clock Pacific time. Okay. So, yeah, let's start the show at 5:05, and then the match will be over by 6. He gets to go home, back to his wife and kids, and he's in bed by 8:15 Pacific time. I'm okay with it. I would maybe put that the second or third match. I wouldn't start the show with that. Because I think that, it makes the show look red hot. Start red hot with that epic match that goes an hour. And then you have to put everything, shorten everything else for the next 3 hours. Because Tony Khan, 4.5-hour shows. So if that may start the show, what's the main event then? You put the Elite versus the House of Black in the main event spot, or do you put Moxley and Hangman Adam Page in a Texas Death Match to end the show, or do you put something else to end the show? If it was me and that started, I would put the Bucks at the end, just because. But I mean, what do you guys think in the chat if you're still watching? What would you put as the main event if it's not going to be Danielson and MJF at the to start the show? What's going to end the show then? But like I said, it was me booking. I would put the trios titles at the end. But we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, so we'll get to Bryan Danielson a little bit. But we start off the show once again for the 4th week in a row with my good friend, maybe your good friend too, a man who puts his hands in his pants, and that's my good friend Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, the All-Atlantic champion, once again defending the title. Well, he's got a big test, and that man is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. So he comes out to defend against Big Cass, who comes out with Stokely Hathaway, who dressed. Oh my God, what do you. Stokely Hathaway, I mean, seriously, what the fuck was wrong with your fit on Wednesday night? Stokely Hathaway came out looking like a member of the Black Panthers from 1975. Or a reject of the Nation of Domination. We are the nation of masturbation. But anyway. So he comes out, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the match starts with basically Big Cass beating the crap out of Orange Cassidy for a while, messing with him, and then Cassidy comes back, starts playing mind games with Big Cass, which doesn't really work. And then Cassidy even steals Stokely's flippy flip glasses, the Dwayne Wayne glasses back in the 90s. Everybody had those glasses that flip up and flip down. Dwayne Wayne, not Dwayne Wade, Dwayne Wayne from a different world. The glasses, I bought them for $5. I don't have them anymore because they broke. It sucks. I can't find them at any store. I can never find them. The only glasses I can find are the Ozzy Osbourne like glasses that Ozzy always wears. One time I actually found a pair of Ozzy Osbourne like glasses, blue shades that look like like John Lennon would wear them. I found them in my radio station, and I took them home, and I was just gonna give them. I was gonna give them back to somebody if they somebody lost them. Nobody found them. I took them for myself. I still have them somewhere. But in any case, so Cassidy puts the glasses on, flips them down, and then Big Cass comes in and beats the crap out of him. Sends him back in, and we get a tornado DDT, gets counted into a side slam by Big Cass for a near fall. Let me just get my notes set up. Okay. All right, then we get a running boot to face, puts the champ down on the floor again. Then it's table time. As Big Cass and even the freaking that lady that's always the timekeeper, I think it is, she was helping Big Cass move the table. Interesting. And then Stokely's like, okay, I'll help too. Moron. So they set up the table. Orange Cassidy tries for a comeback, gets broken up, and Big Cass hits a choke slam through the table on the outside. Hey, is that a DQ? Not in AEW, most of the time. So no DQ, of course, for that. So it puts him through the table, fans going nuts. And we get back in the ring, and then we see Mr. Danhausen. I will curse you. So Mr. Danhausen comes out and goes to ringside as Big Cass hits a suplex. Then he full Nelson, locks him in I can't talk. He locks him in a full Nelson. And Orange Cassidy's in trouble, but he falls down from the threat of a big boot. Then he goes to the outside. Orange Cassidy grabs Mr. Danhausen. But Hathaway accidentally he hits Mr. Danhausen with his cast that Hook messed his arm up. So he knocks him down. Oops. So Orange Cassidy takes Big Cass out with a suicide dive. He sets up for the Orange Punch. And he orange punch to the knee. Ow. On the outside. To go back in, he hits the Stun Dog Millionaire into a tornado DDT to rock the big man. Follows it up with not one, but 2 orange punches to finally knock him down. Then he goes up top for a third and final orange punch, a super orange punch with extra sugar. And Big Cass falls down. Cassidy gets the win 1-2-3 after he pins him 1-2-3. Time of the match under 12.5 minutes. So Orange Cassidy picks up the win and retains the All-Atlantic Championship. But Orange Cassidy ain't done yet. And I'll tell you about that and why I am pissed about that finish in a little bit. But this match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Let me move on. All right, then we go to a segment from after Dynamite last week where we saw a good friend Jon Moxley busted wide open, leaking blood after his match with who do you have a match with I forget who he was fighting, but anyway, after his hellacious match, he got busted wide open and everything. And then Hangman Adam Page came out to lay him out and everything in that big breakaway last week. So we see Moxley going in the back and then goes into a stairwell and then starts sitting down. You can see the blood dripping down his face, into his eye, down his chest, and then on the freaking steps. I'm like, damn, this guy's leaking. Jesus, get him a towel. And anyway, he says, this tastes like victory and life. Yeah, five seconds into a match, you bleed there, Moxley. I like how Issa said when we were on the watch along, Issa's like, get this guy a tampon. That's funny. Anyway, so Moxley was shouting at how he has come back from dealing with Hangman Adam Page, but Page was the one getting all the attention when Moxley was hurt, and the blood is just leaking on the floor like a big pool of blood on the steps. Somebody's going to clean that up. Clean up on aisle 5. Anyway, Moxley promises to protect what is his, and he announces that the Texas Death Match is on. So that's going to be bloody as fuck. It's going to be barbaric. Both men are going to be busted wide open, probably in the first 5 minutes of the match. But we'll have to see what happens with that. So I gave Moxley's bloody promo a bloody 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. All right, we go back inside the arena at the Cow Palace. We're about to get graced with our presence, the AEW Trios Champions, the Elite, the Elite, and it's time for Carry On My Wayward Son. Bang! So about to do the entrance, and then the lights go out. Somebody forgot to pay the electric bill. And then they come on, the House of Black are there. They jump them, they hold up the belts, and then the lights go out again, and they're gone. And then while Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, and Taz are talking about DraftKings, we see the Elite just like sneaking away. Oh, I'm hurt. So we'll see what happens on Sunday night with the Elite and the House of Black for the Trios Championship. People saying that the Elite are going to retain and then maybe lose at Double or Nothing in April, or I think it's in April. Yeah, I think it is in April because I think May is Forbidden Door. I think it's Forbidden. I think it's April or May. I forget when. I might have my pay-per-views mixed up. I think Forbidden Door comes first, then Double or Nothing. I could be wrong. I have to look at my stuff again. But we'll have to see what happens with that. Then we move on. All right, so that was kind of weird to have the Elite come out just to get their butts kicked. So anyway, I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to your match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. The Face of the Revolution ladder match. Or as I call it, the Sonic the Hedgehog ring match. Because that stupid donut, the ring looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. The golden light preserver, whatever you want to call it. Blah, 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 blah. So we have Commander from CMLL making his AEW debut. Konosuke Takeshita. Powerhouse Will Hobbs in his hometown. Well, home state, not the hometown. He's from Oakland. They're in San Francisco. Kind of hometown, I guess, because it's around. Oakland's just over the San Francisco Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge. So Powerhouse Hobbs, AR Fox, Action Andretti, the Funky Monkey Ortiz, Eddie Kingston, and the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. So the object of the match, obviously, is to get the Golden Light Preserver, the Golden Ring, whatever you want to call it. We had Samoa Joe on commentary because the winner gets a TNT title shot, probably after I think the week after the Wednesday, well, next week actually, I think, or whenever this match does happen. Oh yeah, it is next week. Sorry about that. So the winner gets a title shot at either Wardlow or Samoa Joe next week on the program. So a lot at stake. So it's also been a big, humongous brawl inside the ring. Ladders are all over the place, even on the ramp. And all of them go to the outside. And then the spot of the night, Commander CL, whatever his last name is, I think it was just call him Commander, not Cobra Commander. So the commander walks the tightrope to kick a ladder down. That was nice. Then gets run over by Big Will Hobbs. They get back up. Sammy Guevara comes in, cleans house. Action and credit and sends them to the outside for a big flippy dippity doo. Then once again the commander runs the ropes again and a big flippy dippity doo onto everybody. The fans went nuts. I marked the fuck out. I was like, holy shit. I mean, I seen the stuff what he did that he does in Mexico. Man, this guy could give Rey Fenix a run for his money, if you know what I mean. I would love to see that match. Rey Fenix and Commander in either in Mexico or in AEW. And man, Commander really brought the house down to this match. He really brought the house down. And if I was Tony Khan, you better sign this guy, sir. Because you supposedly, I read a story on Yahoo News that Tony Khan has major announcements to make after Revolution that's gonna be big for AEW and big for the fans. And you know what happens when major announcements? Some of them are not major, but if Tony Khan says major, it's usually major. So we'll have to see next Wednesday what some of these major announcements could be leading up to the future. Maybe AEW goes to London. I know they got that big Winnipeg show coming up. They got a New York show in April coming up at the Nassau Mausoleum. They got Grand Slam coming up in August, I believe, August or September in Queens, New York City at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Not that I'm probably gonna go to it, depending when it is. If it's in September, I might go. I'll try my best, but I'll have to see how finances go, because I got other things in August to worry about. But we'll talk about that later. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with Tony Khan and these major announcements. I already know about the TV show coming up after Dynamite, whenever that debuts. It could be next week. It could be the week after that. But it's in March. We just don't know what Wednesday. So we got 3 weeks left. So we'll see when it does debut. Probably find out by this weekend maybe if it debuts this Wednesday or not. But anyway, back to the match. All right, so Commander walks the tightrope to knock everybody down. The fans go nuts. As we go to break, we come back. Sammy Guevara gets the ladder, goes up the ladder, I should say. Action Andretti climbs up, like a bridge ladder structure from the floor to the top of the ladder. Then he hits a really botched, really scary, really botched Falcon Arrow as he picks up Sammy in the suplex, and Sammy's legs are hitting the freaking Sonic ring, and then he kind of puts him down into a Falcon Arrow position and missed the ladder completely, and both men look like, oh god, the spot looked scary. I was like, damn, man, because it looked like Sammy got the worst of it, because I think his neck hit the ladder. Oh. And then Action Andretti's leg got caught in the ladder. Sick. So, almost a really scary spot and really scary, possibly career-threatening injuries there. But anyway, more spots come in. Commander 450s onto a ladder on AR Fox before going up to get the ring, only to have Action Andretti springboard in for the save. And then Daniel Garcia comes down to the ring because it's no DQ. And he comes in, cleans house on everybody. Then him and Sammy go to the outside to bridge a ladder over some chairs. Sammy gets on a big fucking ladder, like a 10, 12-foot ladder, and hits a swanton bomb on Action Andretti through the ladder. Then he goes up top, gets shoved off the ladder, and then Takeshita goes up. Will Hobbs then runs him over, breaks the ladder in the process. Also, there's a crazy move by Commander. I think it was on Takeshita. He hit a blue thunder bomb off the ladder. Oh, crazy! And then, like I said, Takeshita hits that on Commander. I think. Take that back. And then he's going up top. He's about to get the ring to become the new face of the Revolution, to get the title shot, but Will Hobbs comes in and hits a pounce, period, on the ladder, broke the ladder in pieces. And then he goes up top and like Rick Knox, Bryce, and I think another referee come in to hold the ladder so Will Hobbs can go up and took him a little while to take down the golden ring. And he gets the win, so Will Hobbs is your face of the Revolution winner, and he will face either Samoa Joe or Wardlow next week on the program for the TNT title. I thought it was a pretty good match, 3.5 out of 5 stars, but the win looked cheap because of the freaking referees holding the ladder. I know it's for the safety of the wrestlers and everything, but the way, showing that like front and center on TV just looked cheap. So, I mean, congratulations to Will Hobbs, but it looks a little bit tainted there. So, that's all I got to say about that. So, his win got a little bit tainted, and that's it. All right, after that, Will Hobbs starts going up the ramp, but, and then Samoa Joe gets off commentary, starts yelling, and then Wardlow comes out, and then a whole bunch of security guards come out. That didn't work. And, Wardlow takes Joe out, and, Wardlow takes out some security guards. He powerbombs one off the stage. Craziness. And then Will Hobbs just he sits on the ground, I'll wait. I got time. I can wait. I'll wait. So, we'll see what happens next week on the program. I wouldn't be surprised if they give Will Hobbs a belt right away. So that means, it most likely means Samoa Joe might retain on Sunday. I hope not. But then again, I mean, if Wardlow wins, why would you have Wardlow taking on Will Hobbs just to lose? I don't want the TNT title to become a hot potato, but I mean, we'll have to see next week, and that's it. All right, we go to the back where we have the best friends. Give me a hug of Trent and Chucky T. They're still hurt, and we have, I think, Doc Samson's there, and basically saying that we see Doc Samson taping up Orange Cassidy's rib cage because he has bruised ribs or maybe broken ribs. Who knows what happened to him? So Doc Samson says, "You guys cannot be in a battle royal. You're not medically cleared." So Mr. Danielson says, "Well, I'm still here," and it's like, "How about me and Orange Cassidy going to the title match? Not going to the battle royal." And of course, Cassidy's like, whatever. So we got Mr. Danhausen and Orange Cassidy going into the Casino Battle Royale. Okay. So we see Orange Cassidy for the second time in the night, which I'm okay with. Some people don't like Orange Cassidy for some odd reason, but it is what it is. And we move on. All right, after that, we go to your quick match of the night. That's Chris Jericho, the Wizard, the Ocho, the Champion, Chris Jericho, taking on Pretty Peter Avalon, and he was treated like a jobber, and basically Avalon did a couple moves, a springboard DDT for a near fall, pump kick to Jericho on the outside, nothing much. Jericho comes back and hits the code breaker, 1, 2, 3, almost 2.5 minutes later. Chris Jericho pins Peter Avalon, because we all know who the prettiest Peter is. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that match 2.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, Jericho picks up Peter Avalon again. Let the rest of the Jericho Appreciation Society come in. Daniel Garcia, 2.0, Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard, and Angelo Parker, and Jake Hager with a stupid fucking hat. They come in. They hold up Peter Avalon. to get hit with the Judas Effect elbow. Absolute Ricky Starks. He comes out for the save, and then Jericho promises to win on Sunday. And then he gets beat down, or Ricky Starks gets beat down by the Jericho Appreciation Society. They beat him down, hit the Judas Effect elbow on him, lay him out, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens on Sunday with Ricky Starks and Chris Jericho, with the Jericho Appreciation Society banned from ringside. And we'll see what happens with all that on Sunday. So, like I said, I gave all that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get a video promo from the Hangman Adam Page, about to do some cowboy shit. And he's actually at a farm. Maybe he's doing some cowboy shit, or maybe picking up cowboy shit. I don't know. But anyway, he's ready to take everything from Moxley on Sunday in that Texas death match. So, simple to the point. So, I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we have Renee Paquette in the ring with her guest, Christian. So, Christian comes out for a little kitty chat. Talks about how glad he'll be not to be back in San Fran for another 10 years. You'll be back. You'll be back next year. Most likely, if or maybe later this year if AEW comes back to California. We don't know. So never say never in that one day, Christian. Anyway, he says a few weeks ago he turned on Dynamite and heard Jungle Boy saying he was going to win a singles title this year. And Christian's like, well, over my dead body. Remember what I said there, quit over my dead body. So remember that for a little bit later. Christian promises to win a singles title this year before going on a rant about how people like Jungle Boy treat the business like a video game. I know people that treat the business like a video game. I know a lot of people. Anyway, Christian says, I treat this business like an ATM because I get so much money, and promises to treat Jungle Boy like the nothing that he is. And he wants Jungle Boy in a fight, basically a no-holds-barred match at Revolution. Then the lights go out, and then Sabu comes out. No, Sabu doesn't come out. The House of Black don't come out. The Undertaker doesn't come out. Well, sort of the Undertaker doesn't come out, but anyway. And then we get a video from Jungle Boy on the Tron. He's in a graveyard burying something. And then we see clips of him attacking Christian from last week or a few weeks ago. So the match is official, and Jungle Boy says, I'm gonna bury you, or something like that. So I was thinking we were gonna get a Buried Alive match, first ever Buried Alive match in AEW, or possibly a casket match. But it's just billed as a no-holds-barred match. And I hope Jungle Boy wins, but we'll see what happens with that. So I gave all that 3.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was pretty good. You know, Jungle Boy trying to do his best Undertaker impersonation. But sorry there, Jungle Man Jack. There's only one goat, and that is The Undertaker. The goat of all goats. And you, sir, are not a goat. But I digress. Alright, then we go to the back where we have the AEW Women's Champion, Jamie Hayter, and my good friend, Dr. Britt Baker, DMG, baby. They're in the back. They're sick of Saraya Knight and Toni Storm. They promised Jamie promises that she's going to retain the women's title in that triple threat match with Ruby Soho and Paige, or Saraya, on Sunday. There's a good possibility she could retain, but I'm thinking Paige is going to win the title. And there's a chance that she could face that woman named Mercedes Moné at Forbidden Door. But we shall see what happens with that. And we move on. Alright, after that, we go... So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, our next match we go to is the FTW title. We have Matt Hardy, along with the rest of his group. You know, Isaiah Cassidy, the guy who moans a lot, and Ethan Page. So they come out with Stokely Hathaway again, and he challenges 7 Foot Man. Get in here, Hook. So Hook comes out, the FTW champion, still undefeated, by the way. And if Hook wins, he gets a match with Stokely Hathaway down the line. So it starts off with starts off pretty fast. Matt Hardy sends Hook to the outside. And then Ethan Page gets involved, sends Hook into the ring post. Ow, puts him in trouble. Matt Hardy falls with a neck breaker. Then he sends Hook into the turnbuckle. Hook suplexes him out of the corner with an explosive suplex. Then his sliding lariat gives Hook a near fall. Hardy comes right back with a side effect. And then Ethan Page gets in a shot behind the referee's back with Stokely Hathaway's cast and goes for the cover, gets a near fall on that as Hook kicked out. And then Hardy goes for the twist of fate, gets broken up. Hook knocks in the red rum, and Hardy just immediately taps out. Immediately. He's like, hey, put it on, tap. Quick tap out. And Hardy knew that he was going to do that. We all knew that Hardy was going to do that because he doesn't like Stokely Hathaway or Ethan Page. So he wants to bring back the Hardy family order, stuff like that. So match was kind of corny. So Hook gets the win. And the match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then Hook gets a match on Dynamite against Stokely Hathaway. And you know he's going to get his butt kicked in that match. And that's pretty much it. All right, I got to finish this up pretty quickly because someone is getting up. And that's it. All right, we're going to finish this off. All right, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get a House of Black promo. They have the belts. Basically say, the Elite, we're ready. And then Julia Hart says, we'll see you Sunday. And they drop the belts on the floor. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to the death slot, 9:30 death slot, 9:15, 9:20 death slot. We have Toni Storm taking on, somebody hasn't been seen in a while. That's my former friend Nick Infante's former waifu. That's Riho. Now she belongs to me. So, sorry, Nick. Anyway, so Toni Storm takes on Riho Saraya Knight at ringside. Pretty quick match. Britt Baker causes a distraction. Riho gets a really sloppy fruit roll-up. 1, 2, 3. She picks up the win in over 10 minutes. And that's that. So Riho gets the win. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Toni Storm and Britt go at it. And then Jamie Hayter comes down. And then Ruby Soho comes down. They have a big humongous brawl. Referees come out to break it up. And that's pretty much it. Then we move on. All right, then we get a promo from Dustin Rhodes and Keith Lee about their match against Swerve and Parker Boudreaux on Rampage. That's pretty much it. And move on. All right, then we go to the Casino Battle Royale match for the final spot in the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team title match with the Acclaimed, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, and the Ass Boys. So we had Ari Daivari, and company. They come in. We had LaFaction, the Eagle Nobles, Rouge, and Preston, Top Flight, the Lucha Brothers, Ray Phoenix, and Pentagon Zero Miedo. Who else do we have in this match? The Dark Order, of course. Aussie Open was in this match. Butcher and the Blade were in this match. Matt Maynard and Angelo Parker were in this match. But I'm going to get near the end, and it was down to the Dark Order to distract the Blackpool Combat Club, Wheeler Utah and Claudio, which allowed Orange Cassidy and Danhausen to toss them out. So we're down to them and the Butcher and the Blade, and Cassidy gets sent to the apron, and then the Butcher and the Blade try to take out Orange Cassidy, but Mr. Danhausen dumps both of them out at the same goddamn time, and we have our winner, Orange Cassidy and Mr. Danhausen. They go on to Revolution. Why? Why couldn't you not put the Lucha Brothers there? Tony Khan, you fucking idiot. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. So, Orange Cassidy and Danhausen get the win. Match was kind of bleh. So I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Then after match, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal run in for a beatdown as the Ass Boys are watching. And then the Acclaim come out for the save. That's pretty much it. All right, then we go to we got a long video about Bryan Danielson and MJF for the Iron Man match. Then we go to the final segment, which lasted 4 goddamn minutes. Bryan Danielson comes out with Renee Paquette in the ring. He comes out, and his entry gets cut off because it was so long. Talks about chasing your dreams. And then MJF comes out. Danielson says, "Shut the fuck up, Max." And he says, Danielson says, MJF is jealous of me, of him, having a wife and family. And says, it kind of makes sense because you deserve everything. And he says, you deserve for Naomi to dump your ass when his, MJF's fiance left him. So MJF's like all pissed off. He's about to go to the ring, and he's all ready to fight. And then Danielson goes on a rant about how he's had a fight his whole life. And then he tells Max, so you better be ready for a fight, because if not, I'm gonna kick your fucking head in. I mean, he legit said the F word, but it's bleeped. So that was it, and that ends a freaking explosive end to Dynamite. And I gave Dynamite 6.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think of the show down below in the comment section. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. I got to get out of here because I get ready for SmackDown. So I'll probably see you guys later or maybe late tomorrow because I got things to do tomorrow. So we got that. Also, Revolution predictions as well on TGC 58. And that's it. So I got to go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace.